All right, everyone, there's a couple exciting Nintendo Switch stories we need to talk about today, starting with a surprise new eShop sale that just went live today that does have some interesting discounts on titles that we do not typically see marked down. Then the big talking point for today's video has to do with Nintendo finally announcing and pulling back the curtain on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Wave 2 of the DLC, and a surprising new detail that was part of this announcement that we have to go over right now. What's up, Nation? If it's your first time on the channel, make sure you join Sunbro Nation by subscribing below, hit the like button on this video if you enjoy it today, and make sure you turn on your bell notification icon so you're kept up to date with all the newest gaming news. Now, as I mentioned, guys, we got a couple different stories to unpack today, and we have to kick it off with a conversation around a brand new Nintendo Switch eShop sale that was a big surprise because, well, it just went live today, and it actually has some notable games that we have to go over. So we'll quickly hop over to Nintendo's sales and deals page, where it has all of the following discounts that you can see on screen, where it says multiplayer sale 7:28 at 9 a.m. PT to 8/7 at 11:59 PT. Save up to 30% on select digital games, DLC, and DLC software bundles, plus earn 5% in gold points for your next purchase. Now, right out of the gate, you have Super Mario Party on sale, which unfortunately is not the best Mario Party on Switch, because that would hands down go to Mario Party Superstars. However, if you are a fan of Mario Party games with more of the motion-based style controls, this will definitely be the one to pick up, as Mario Party Superstars went for that classic button handheld controller style gameplay, and Super Mario Party, on the other hand, is heavily Joy-Con focused. Among Us is 30% off. Why that game costs money at all on the Switch is interesting, because it is free on mobile, but Nintendo's got to get their money. A Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity plus Hyrule Warriors bundle is available for 30% off, or $55.98. So definitely worthwhile for Zelda fans who have maybe missed out on both titles so far. Age of Calamity definitely being the standout one, with more of a heavy lore and plot surrounding the events of Breath of the Wild, which is really cool. However, this is a warrior styles game for both titles, so don't expect the dungeon and puzzle style mechanics, but rather just ton of action, ton of enemies on screen. But nice to see both titles discounted in a bundle pack. You can also pick up Age of Calamity standalone for 30% off, or $41.99. The expansion pass also being marked down 30% off for Age of Calamity. Doom Eternal 75% off, or $14.99. Monster Hunter Rise half price right now on the eShop. If you've been waiting for a reason to get into the game, especially in light of the recent Sunbreak DLC, now may be a good time to hop in at half price. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition $41.99. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. This is hands down the best Lego Star Wars game on the Switch, or on any platform for that matter, period, and it is 25% off right now, or $44.99. Definitely recommend checking that one out for Star Wars fans, as it really just is the best from a story and gameplay standpoint in the Star Wars universe. Even putting it beside mainline Star Wars games, definitely Lego went above and beyond with that title. Couldn't recommend it enough. Just Dance 2022 60% off, $19.99. Couldn't care less. 1-2 Switch, the game that supposedly has a sequel that's around the corner. Everybody's 1-2 Switch that Nintendo is conflicted on even releasing because of the review scores around it for internal playtesters, that is. Well, you can get the original 1-2 Switch for 30% off. I would pass that one up. This is a multiplayer themed sale though, so of course you're going to have some of those titles that are focused on it. We'll then start to skip some of these as we go down, but Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin 50% off. Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon 15% off at $16.99. Minecraft Dungeons Ultimate Edition 25% off at $29.99. Sonic Colors Ultimate 40% off, $23.99. Definitely a notable discount on that title that originally had tons of bugs and issues that have since been patched and fixed. And while you can play that game in 60 FPS on the other platforms and not on the Switch, it's still a fantastic port of a good iteration in the 3D era of Sonic games, which is definitely saying something. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania 35% off, or $25.99 right now. NBA 2K 2022 75% off, $14.99. Definitely a steal of a discount on that title. Borderlands The Handsome Collection 60% off. Star Wars Racer 50% off, or $7.49. Super Meat Boy 60% off at $5.99. Hot Wheels Unleashed Ultimate Stunt Edition 60% off, or $35.99 right now. Tetris Effect Connected, arguably the best version of Tetris so far, 40% off, $23.99. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2 half price right now on the Nintendo Switch at $20. Definitely quality Tony Hawk experience through and through. Cannot recommend it enough for fans of the series. Sonic Mania half price right now at $9.99. Diablo 2 Resurrected $23.99, or 40% off. And Capcom Beat 'em Up Bundle 50% off at $9.99. So while I always try to pick up my games physically whenever possible, there's definitely a large enough list to go through and point out that yes, this is a good time to look at your collection on your Switch, see what games you're missing right now, and maybe hop in and participate in some of the steep discounts that are on titles that we don't always see get marked down. So definitely wanted to share that with you guys. I want to hear from you on this particular story in the comments down below, whether or not any of those titles stood out to you and that you'll be picking out and trying out some of these for the first time, or if it's a sale that nothing stands out and you'd be skipping up on it altogether. So please share all your thoughts and feelings on this brand new eShop sale in the comments down below. Now, the other story we're talking about today has to do with a follow-up from yesterday's video where we discussed when will Nintendo finally pull back the curtain and reveal Wave 2 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass, as clearly it's been since March that Wave 1 was originally dropped onto the service, and if you look at their update schedule that takes us through the end of 2023 with 6 total waves coming, you would assume that Nintendo's not going to put a random Wave 2 and 3 back to back in like November and December of this year. That doesn't make a lot of sense. So it was just time for the announcement, and Nintendo finally gave us that this morning, where you can see the following posted up over on Nintendo of America Twitter, where it says, gas up your carts and put a new set of tires. Wave 2 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass arrives on 8/4, available to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members at no additional cost or on its own as paid DLC. Now you can then see the course list that was revealed as part of Wave 2, starting with the Turnip Cup, which supports the following tracks. New York Minute from Mario Kart Tour, not familiar with that track, as I'm not familiar with really any of the Tour tracks in depth at all, so these are like new tracks to me. I'm at least pumped to check these out for the first time. Of course, they don't have the nostalgia factor, but still, might as well be a from the ground up new track, which by the way, we're going to talk about the interesting surprise that's part of this. Then you have Mario Kart Circuit 3 from the SNES, definitely hits home in nostalgia on that one. Calamari Desert from N64, Waluigi Pinball from the DS, which is a fantastic track and definitely one that I'm excited to play through more in the home console fully fleshed out Mario Kart 8 experience, because while I played the Mario Kart handhelds, I never spent a tremendous amount of hours on them like I do with the home console editions of Mario Kart, so this one coming is a huge win for me personally. Then you have the Propeller Cup, where it features Sydney Sprint from Tour, might as well be another new track as well, Snowland from the Game Boy Advance, which is a fantastic track, Mushroom Gorge from the Wii era. I have a ton of nostalgia for this track and definitely am hyped to see it featured in 8 Deluxe. And the surprise track that I don't think anybody was anticipating with this announcement, Sky High Sunday, which you may notice is an entirely from the ground up brand new course. Now, we thought that this was all going to be, up to this point in time, remastered tracks from previous Mario Kart games, and of course a heavy mix of Tour tracks coming over, but this is just a straight up new course, and I'm sure it'll probably be headed to Tour as well. But that means that we now have to talk about a surprising pivot in the roadmap, where not only can we expect some more banger classic tracks, but we can get some brand new tracks in these ongoing waves of DLC, and I think that's very exciting. Also, not to mention just the look of Sky High Sunday, like you're definitely going through that vertical. It's called Sky High Sunday for a reason. I got hyped for this track. I think it looks fantastic, and I definitely am excited to hop in and check these out and play through them next week. Now, there is a notable timeline that we can pay attention to with this announcement, as well as the announcement around these tracks are revealed exactly a week before they will actually drop and go live on the service. And so while many were wondering online whether or not Nintendo would just do a shadow drop type formula for these Mario Kart Wave updates going forward, I think it's fairly safe to say that an announcement a week out or even more is what to expect for future waves, which I'm just hoping we get back to normal with things with the Nintendo Direct schedule, and in September we have that classical September Direct hit, and then we get a sneak preview of what Wave 3 is, and maybe something like a late October or November launch date for that. Even if they make us wait a while, I like to know what courses are coming next, but this wave is definitely one that all in all, through and through, I am hyped for. Now, there is some interesting talk online around the graphical aspects of these tracks. As you may remember last time when we got the first wave, quickly online, people realized, wait a minute, these tracks don't look as good as the native Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tracks. Are they just using the Tour assets and bringing these over? And we actually saw some tweaks to the original trailer that you could see from the Nintendo Direct versus what we saw when they were actually ready to launch, and they definitely touched up and tweaked some of the textures. So the same thing may happen here, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, while you can nitpick and you can say that, yes, they are probably using more of the mobile tour side of assets to build these courses, and maybe they don't look quite as good with all the reflections and different things that are baked into the base Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tracks, I still think that these courses look fantastic. And at the end of the day, we are getting double the amount of playable courses on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And while I've been waiting for 9 or Mario Kart 10 Crossroads, whatever all those rumors were, like, I was ready for either a new Mario Kart or a reason to go back and experience Mario Kart 8 again, because I'm just a huge fan of the series, and I bought this game originally on the Wii U, and now having a reason to be hyped up about it again, hop back into the online play, get back in and play with friends again, like, this is a great win in my opinion. At the end of the day, I'm just glad we're talking about ongoing Mario Kart hype and support, and not something where we're just left in the dark with when Nintendo might be talking about future iterations for the series. Now, are we getting new characters as part of this Wave Pass now that we have Wave 2 out with no official new character support? I would not set my expectations there for any future updates, so we may have to wait until a future Mario Kart Ultimate style game to come out to really get that broader Nintendo roster of characters going. But at the end of the day, for me, this is all a great news scenario, and I'm glad we know what to expect with the launch date hitting next week. I want to hear from you guys at this point in the video, both the different stories we talked about today. Are you planning on picking up any of the eShop sale discounted games right now? How are you feeling about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and the roadmap that we've seen so far with these new playable tracks on Wave 2? Are you surprised that we're getting a from the ground up brand new playable track? And how do you feel about the lineup of these courses on Wave 2 so far? And which courses do you hope we see next in Wave 3? So regardless of your thoughts and feelings on everything we talked about today, I do look forward to hearing from you all in the comments down below before you leave the video, as I do look forward to getting a back and forth conversation started with you all around these topics. Go watch yesterday's video next if you haven't already, where we discuss a surprise new data mine that hit that did reveal some interesting details that were unannounced for an existing Nintendo Switch title, as well as the maintenance that was spotted online that got a lot of people talking about the potential for this Mario Kart Wave 2 DLC drop to hit. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video.